know what Barbershop P do, pick a side. And LG, he do the same too, pick a side. In Stack City, he gon' need you, pick a side. Who are we? Pick a side. Who are you? Pick a side. You know what Barbershop P do, pick a side. And LG, he do the same too, pick a side. In Stack City, he gon' need you, pick a side. Who are we? Pick a side. Who are you? Pick a side.
Hoodlamb, Hoodlamb Apparel.
Pick a side. It's mandatory.
It's mandatory. I was waiting on it.
Hey, get off my Zoom.
How's your Zoom? I got the end button.
What's good, everybody? This the team coming back at you. Pick a side. I am Barbershop P. My guy Stack City. Cuzzo LG. Y'all know what we do. Different topics, culture. Just giving you different stuff, giving you different subjects. Trying to bring you some entertainment from our point of views. Shout out to the sponsor, Hoodlamb. As you see me in City, our boy Ron Stock. Hit him up on Instagram, Hoodlamb Apparel. Link in bio. And today, fellas, you know we got the playoffs going on. It's been very fun. It's been very exciting. These new young bloods trying to come and make their mark in the playoffs right now. And two guys that definitely did that, even though one of them just got eliminated, is Luka the Don and Trae. And we all know draft night, the big trade happened between Dallas and Atlanta. So my question for you guys is, who do y'all think made the better trade, or what do you feel like those particular cities feel about those trades now at this point, with Luka and Trae performing the way they performing? Do you think they regret it? Do you think they would still rather have Luka in Atlanta, Trae in Dallas? Like, how do y'all feel, man? What y'all think?
First of all, can I go first?
Go ahead, sir.
As y'all probably have already been able to tell if you've been following Pick a Side, we record on a regular basis, but when we record, we do multiple shows on one night, all right? And then we release them at various times. That's the format. We record every single week, and we record multiple shows, and then we release them whenever we release them, all right? That's why you see us having on the same outfits for multiple shows, because we do it all in one night, and then we release them whenever. The reason I bring that up is because I'm sitting here in my house. It's 9:57 p.m. Got the air on. I done cooled down. I'm feeling good now, but P had me hot. The last debate we had, he had me hot. You know what I mean? Baby. Listen, I got LeBron. I'm not a LeBron hater. He called me Skip City. I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan. And I don't know when we're going to release. Hold on, man. It's my go. You the host, brother. I don't know when we're going to release these videos. I don't know what order they're going to be released in. Whether you're going to see the LeBron one we just did first or this one first. But P had me so hot. And I beat him so badly, but his argument was so off left field that it made me embarrassed to be a LeBron fan. I'm actually a LeBron fan, and I was embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
Man,
hey,
listen.
Hey,
I'm so much. Hold on.
He's trying to save himself from that last video. That's what he's doing. He was saving himself.
I'm so embarrassed because I'm a LeBron fan. I just bought his shoes. I just got his shoes a week ago. And I'm gonna throw them away. I'm throwing them away. I'm not wearing them no more.
Skip City.
I'm not wearing them no more. I'm not wearing them no more.
Skip City.
That's it.
Skip City.
Matter of fact, size 13, best offer. Size 13, best offer. Send them to me. Send me your best
Go
offer.
ahead and make that money, City. Go ahead.
Send me your best offer. Matter of fact, if you got some Jordans you want to trade with me, do an even swap. Let's go. Nobody won't want to do that because Jordans are worth way more. Back to the subject at hand. All right,
that was all disrespect.
Listen. Luka. I'm going to go with the side of Luka. I'm a fan of both. Just like I'm a fan of MJ and LeBron, I'm a fan of Luka and Trae Young. But I'm going to say Luka has the better end. All right? And I'm going to argue the Luka side. I'm going to say that Atlanta is wishing they would have kept Luka. You know why?
Why is that?
But Luka's the better player. He's the better player. Flat out.
But Luka's at home right now.
Huh?
Luka's at home right now.
Yeah, but Luka plays in the Western Conference.
Hey, City, P
Luka
don't want
plays
to
in
be
the
the host
Western
no more.
Conference.
Hey, City, P don't want to be the host no more. He want to keep debating.
You want to keep debating. You know how
I'm just asking, bro.
You know how when two people get in a fight, the loser always want to keep fighting. This man just want to keep fighting.
Hey,
He just
bro,
wanna keep fighting.
this man just opened up a whole Luka and Trae statement defending the last video. You know who lost?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just saying you had me embarrassed to be a LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron
That was
fan.
good, P. That
I'm
was
a
good,
LeBron
P.
fan. You had me embarrassed to be a LeBron fan. You know what I mean?
I'm embarrassed you call yourself a LeBron fan.
Hey, listen, I was so much embarrassed. I was discombobulated on the words I was saying. I mean, like
Man,
I'm
get
still
back to Luka the
trying
Don, bro.
I'm still trying to think like how in the world did he turn me into a LeBron hater if I'm a LeBron fan? I don't know how he did that. I'm a LeBron fan.
Get back to Luka the Don, bro. Get back to Luka the Don.
All right.
This is crazy.
Who am I going against? Am I battling you or am I battling LG?
You battling LG, I'm out. But you keep calling my boy LeBron.
Oh, I'm battling LG? I'm battling LG? Then HOODLAMB. I always beat him. So we go ahead and end the show. HOODLAMB. Get off my zone.
He ain't gonna be the LG. He ain't gonna
Get off
LG
my zone.
say his part, bro.
Get off my zone.
LG.
I got the end button.
I got the end button.
I got the end button.
Oh, this is dirty, bro. You see that? But you
What
see
is
who won. You
going
see
on
who
right
won
now,
most
bro?
rattled, bro.
Hey, listen.
You see who rattled.
P, you messed stack up, bro.
Talk,
He cannot even get to it.
Real talk. I think both teams. I think both sides. I'm changing the argument. I think both sides are pleased with their side of it. I think both sides are pleased with their side of it. I think Trae fits in Atlanta, and I think Dallas is pleased that they got Luka because he fits in Dallas. All right. So I'm gonna change the argument slightly. Who's better? Who's gonna have a better career? Give me Luka. I love Trae, but give me Luka. You know, I don't see Trae lasting as long, and I see Luka with the higher ceiling. You know, Luka's big, he's strong. Only thing he lacks is athleticism. His shot is gonna get better and better each year. He can pass, he can rebound, he's a leader. He's everything that Trae Young is. Not quite as good of a shooter as Trae Young is, but he'll catch up.
Not quite.
All signs point to him being able to catch up. But Trae Young is also 6 foot at best, 150 pounds.
6'1".
Whereas Luka, well, 6'1", 6 foot, I say he's 6'1" with his shoes on. All right. He's 6'1" with his shoes on. 150 pounds at best. All right. 60, maybe 60. All right. So he's like Allen Iverson. He's like Allen Iverson size. Whereas Luka is like 6'6", like 230. You know what I mean? He's got a much more long-lasting NBA frame. He's been a pro since he was 16, and he's still got a lot left in the tank. Like, he's still got a high ceiling. He's still got a lot of room to improve with his shot, but he has the potential to get there. He's not going to get worse as a passer. A passing skill is something you have your whole career. He's big enough to go in there and get his rebounds. He can already get to the basket and finish when he wants to, even though he moves like a snail. I mean, I think the guy is going to have a better overall career, all right, because he's a leader and he's in a good spot with an owner who's going to put the needs of the team first, you know what I mean, and build around him. If Porzingis doesn't work out, Porzingis will be out of there. If all these other role players they got don't work out, they'll be out of there. They've got the centerpiece. Mark Cuban knows that, and Mark Cuban is going to build around this guy for a long time, same way he did Dirk. You know, so I think both sides are pleased with their side of it, but I think Luka has the better overall career.
LG.
All right, so the question was, which city benefited the most, right?
Basically, do you think they're regretting the trade, or who benefited the most? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
So either side
do you
regret
think
the
they're
trade
happy with the situation? Yeah,
right. I don't think
both
either
sides are
side
happy.
regret the trade because I think culturally it's a perfect fit for both. I also think, but I do think I like Atlanta. I think Atlanta wins better than Dallas. I think Atlanta benefits from having Trae better than Dallas benefits from having Luka. And the reason why I say that is because, like Stack City just mentioned, they both great scorers. They both can shoot. They both averaging a lot of points and a lot of assists. but Dallas has somewhat of recent success. They had Dirk for a very, very long time under Mark Cuban's watch. They won a title under Mark Cuban's watch. So getting Luka, even though Luka is great and he may one day be better than Dirk ever was, because we know Dirk's a Hall of Famer, but they kind of been there, done that. When's the last time Atlanta had a star that just shut down the city, shut down the league, talk junk to Spike, talk junk to the Philly fans, then back it up? You know, when we grew up playing, when you hit a few shots in a row, we used to be like, oh, he hot, he on fire. Now Trae done switched it up. He make it a little chilly. You know, he cold. He's so cold with it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that Atlanta getting. I think Atlanta
the Iceman George Gervin. The Iceman George Gervin. Don't disrespect him.
Yeah. I think Atlanta getting Trae brings more excitement to that franchise, to that city, and they're winning again. The last time they was winning, they didn't have any superstars. They just had like a bunch of role players like Jeff Teague, Josh Smith, and guys like that. But now they got a star he gets his team involved. Right now he's 5-1 in the playoffs as of this recording, because they beat New York 4-1, and they just won game 1 on the road against the number 1 seeded East team in Philly. So I love his interaction, man. I just think I think he does better. I think he gave a greater boost to his city than Luka did for Dallas. But as far as who's going to be the greater player, we'll see.
Wait, let me ask y'all this.
I thought we were keeping it basketball. Now, if you're talking about putting fans in the seats and excitement to the city, that's a whole different argument. But go ahead, Pete.
I thought I talked basketball too. He's 5-1. He's still playing in the playoffs. That's basketball. He's averaging a lot of points and a lot of assists. That's basketball. They're winning again.
What was the original
That's
question?
That's basketball.
What was the original question?
He's the next biggest star. He's the best star since forever. That's basketball.
What was the original
question? You know what? When you said you had selective hearing, boy, you ain't never lied.
Listen,
you ain't never lied, boy.
What was the question? Original question. What was the original question?
What city?
Hold on, wait. Don't get a question.
I want to hear from LeBron.
Don't give the question to the man who gave a different answer.
Well, my bad. I thought that was a host question, but y'all
now he want to know the question. He didn't even answer the question.
You kind of deviated from the question yourself, City. So I mean,
exactly.
But I kept it basketball. I kept it basketball.
All right. Well, let me ask y'all this. We're talking basketball.
All right. Go ahead.
Watch this. Hold on. Do y'all think, because like what LG just said with Dallas, do you think because of Dallas so used to winning and winning with a similar star to like Luka is, do y'all think that them still keeping Carlisle and having the same like GMs and all of that stuff is hurting them? Because I feel like Atlanta is building better around Trae than Dallas is building around Luka. And they've tried to put different teams around Luka, but up until this point, it hasn't worked quite yet. And then they got Porzingis playing on the perimeter, which really doesn't work. And Rick Carlisle came out his mouth to say himself that was his idea and that's something he wanted to do. But I don't think that was the best move, especially for that series they were just in. I feel like he could have put Dallas in way better positions to win and help out Luka, man. Like Luka played too great, bro, to be at home right now. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Like he played way too great to be at home.
And Dame Lillard. Lillard.
True. Do you think that? No, I'm saying, do you think that in the long run? Because I know you said that Trae, you feel like Luka's gonna have a better career, and LG saying, okay, you got to see. But do you think their GMs and like you know what I'm saying, like their traditions will maybe hold the players back, as far as like how Dallas is building around Luka, opposed to how Atlanta's building around Trae? Because Trae has the exact type of team that he needs: shooters and slashers and big men that can cut to the rim.
Well, here's what I think.
Luka don't really have a team to fit him.
Here's what I think. I think Zion is a great guy, but he's the most overrated basketball player to come out of college in the past 25 years. That's what I think. Going back to the original topic, though. I had to get that in there. I'm not a hater, though. I'm not a hater.
He's not a hater, Pete.
I'm keeping it basketball. I'm keeping it basketball.
What do you think, bro? What do you think?
I think Dallas has, like LeBron said, like he highlighted, Dallas has been there and done that. So they know what they're doing. Atlanta just they have no clue what they're doing, because he answered his own question. When the last time they done it? I don't even know when the last time they've had a team that was like a legitimate perennial playoff team that was a contender. actually a contender. All right. We know that Dallas and that Cuban and then that organization has been there recently. Like when I say recently, within the past 10 to 12 years, right? So because Dallas knows how to do it because they've done it recently, I give the leg up to Luka. All right, just let them figure it out. It's still early. It's still early. All right, let them boys figure it out down there. And I think they have a better chance because they've been there, done that, as opposed to a team that we can't even remember the last time they've been there and done that.
Hey,
So I think Atlanta has a disadvantage. And we can't say that Trae has the perfect team to do it with because he hasn't done anything as of this recording. He's only in the second round.
That's more than what Luka ever done.
We don't know if he has enough to get over to you. It's more than Luka's done, but it's not more than the organization backing him has done. Whereas Trae can't say the same thing. Trae can't say the same thing.
But Atlanta's best teams, even when it was him, Joe Johnson, Al Horford, and they had the number 1 seed, who do they always get beat by?
Bron.
Big Bron.
Boy, you stupid. Boy, y'all funny.
That's why they never had the success. That's why they ain't had a success, bro.
Cool.
That boy had to get Bron in there, boy. That's funny.
I'm just saying. But that's why Atlanta hasn't had success.
Are you headed somewhere? Are you headed somewhere?
Was that?
Are you trying to head into a question or was that just a statement?
No, I'm saying LG said Atlanta's haven't experienced that type of success. And you said Atlanta's haven't really made a deep run or nothing like that. But even when they hear, even though it was like years ago, when Joe Johnson, I hope it was doing their thing, they could never get past Miami. And I'm not talking about LeBron teams. Like, remember, Miami would be in like the 8th seed, and D-Wade would always outplay Joe Johnson, and they would always end up getting eliminated, and then Miami might get put out in the second round. But I don't know, bro. Like, they always struggle to get past LeBron and D-Wade, always, even when they had the top seed.
Well, here's what I got to say about that. Kanye West is the most overrated rapper the hip-hop game has ever seen. He's the Zion Williamson of music.
Hey, bro.
I'm so sorry. I got P talking about Bron. I got City talking about Zion and Ye. I'm so sorry.
Listen, I'm blaming this episode on me getting stacked riled up about LeBron and MJ in their first video,
listen,
bro.
I think Kanye, Kanye, listen.
Now we done brought out the full live Trefo, Stack City, and he in a whole nother mode. Y'all ain't never seen the Stack City. It's like y'all ain't seen the Barbershop P like last video.
Kanye, hold on, let me finish.
City ain't
Can I finish? Can I finish? Kanye does everything else well. He does everything else well that he's got y'all fooled into thinking he's a good rapper. He doesn't rap well. Just like Zion. Zion does everything else well, like he's a good athlete. And he does, he's strong,
crazy on these shows
and he's big, and he's big. So it makes y'all think that his skills are better than what they are. He's big, he's strong, he's athletic. So y'all think his skills as a basketball player are better than what Kanye can produce. He can make an album. He can put songs together. He has good concepts, but he's not a good rapper. But because he does everything else well, y'all think he's a good rapper.
Yo, when we release this show, what we going to title it?
Listen, Stack City just gave y'all some things. The reason why we call him a hater, he doesn't like Kanye. He thinks Zion is a glorified garbage man, and he's a borderline Jordan. Well, he's a borderline Bron fan / hater.
This is a rough night for you, City. See, this is rough.
He just giving it to him, bro.
Show, he makes you mad about LeBron.
He won't pick a side and know everything that he hates.
You don't answer the question. You answer your own question, and then you bring up 2 or 3 topics that have.
Hey, bro. Stack City is bullying the show like he did, bro. This is.
I want to get it out there.
Pick a side tyrant.
I want to get it out there. I want to get it out there. You know what I mean? Like LeBron's number 2. Zion's the most overrated basketball player of the past 25 years. And I haven't even got the Cackalack stack yet. This is not even Cackalack stack. And Kanye West is the most overrated, but I'm from the south side of the Trefo. What up? He's the most overrated rapper of ever. But he does everything else well.
Hey, City, what's in that cup?
Everything else well.
Hey, what's in that cup? We got to find out what's going on.
Bro, it ain't no water in there.
I'm a man of God. I'm not against drinking. Listen.
So what, you got wine?
Listen, I'm a man of God. I'm not against drinking. I'm against getting drunk. I don't get drunk, but so I don't know what you're trying to insinuate, brother. I'm a man of faith.
That man got some type of white wine or something in there. You know what I'm saying? That man drinking that holy juice.
Only spirit
But
I let
anyway,
Oh,
people,
City.
only spirit I let lead me.
This
is the
video
spirit of
might
God,
not
brother.
make the cut, bro.
hey, listen.
Only spirit I let
This
lead
video
me is the
might not
spirit of
make the
God.
cut. B.
Nah, it's going on there.
Like,
We gotta
B,
play
what
this.
would we call
City.
this episode?
We're gonna call this Stack City the Tyrant. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna call this episode.
Let's drop
bro.
this tomorrow. I'm
We're
ready
gonna
to drop
this
tomorrow.
We're gonna call this
Because
bully.
I want to
Pick a
get it
side.
all out there. I want everybody to know all my feelings about
Just
all
in
of that.
case y'all ain't watched, this is the things that Stack City does not like.
We can call
LeBron,
it. We can
Zion,
call City all over the place.
Dallas Cowboys.
You want to get it all
and
out?
what's the other one? City? I think I'm missing one. Kanye,
Cowboys, Kanye.
Zion.
I got a lot of riders with me.
Zion.
I didn't even bring up the Cowboys, but I got a lot of riders with me on that one. Everybody knows that if the Cowboys are America's team, then America is satisfied with mediocrity or less. Because that's all the Cowboys have been the past 30
See what I'm
years.
saying? I don't
Past
understand.
30
We gotta,
years.
hey, bro, give it.
This.
Somebody
I don't
give
even know
sponsors.
this.
I don't even know what to do right now. Just give us some sponsors, bro.
Hoodlamb. And Luka gonna have a better career. So I think I won that argument too. I won like 5 arguments this episode. Hoodlamb.
Pray for him, America.
My bad, bro. This what happened when you
And
bring
I'm gonna pray
Barbershop
for
P
y'all.
out in full
I'm gonna
effect.
pray for y'all
I got
too.
my
Barbershop
Everybody
P
needs
done
prayer.
rattled him. Boy, he messed up.
And
Everybody
he
needs
said, I
prayer.
lost.
Hey, you shut him
Everybody needs
aside. He
prayer.
never seen before, P. He don't know how to receive it.
Hey, man, we love y'all, bro. We
Hey.
hope y'all enjoy this episode. We
He
gotta
like,
release this,
hey,
bro.
P, he
I don't
like,
care.
P,
We gotta
P,
release
he
it, bro.
like, what happened to Preston?
Hey, bro,
I got the
I get
end
out of
button.
character when it comes to LeBron, bro.
I got the end button though.
Hey, man,
Oh,
y'all know
boy,
what to
this
do,
is
though. This is Pick a
love y'all.
Side.
Hey, listen, I love
This is the
y'all. Be
team.
diverse.
We love y'all. We love our squad. We having
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And it's mandatory.
We just
Oh, my
Y'all know
goodness.
that.
sometimes you just gotta give the people something they didn't expect. You know what I mean?
saying.
Like we freestyling right now. Sometimes you just gotta hit the record button and let it go. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you. Sometimes you
Give
gotta
them
get
the
stuff off your
unexpected.
chest, bro. This is a Pick a Side episode / vent session. You know
I
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
see. I want to see this episode. I want to see this episode get more dislikes than likes. All right, that's how I know we made it. Let's go.
There you go. Pick a